A group of students around the world is planning to skip class tomorrow to protest against climate change. The protests are planned in more than 130 U.S. cities and in about 90 countries around the world. Greta Thunberg is one of the leaders of that movement, and we've just learned that she has now been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Here she is at a protest in Germany earlier this month saying that they will not give up.
Way too long, the politicians and the people in power have gotten away with not doing anything to fight the climate crisis. But we will make sure that they will not get away with it any longer. We will continue to school strike until they do something.
So student activist Greta Thunberg is with us now. Thank you so much for joining us, Greta. So it's pretty incredible what this has grown into, but let's go to the very beginning. What sort of got you to take action here? What inspired you?
I just thought that nothing is happening and no one is doing anything to fight climate change, and then I just thought that if no one does anything, then I will have to do something. And I want to be able to, when I grow older, to look back and say that I did what I could back then.
So how did this idea come about? I mean, you're out there by yourself initially. There's no one around. There must have been times where you thought, well, what am I doing?
Yes, of course. I mean, in the beginning I was alone. But already the second day, people started joining me, and then it started spreading to other cities, and then other countries, and then other continents. And it's worth it to see that it has an impact. Hundreds of thousands of children from all around the world have been school striking for the climate, and I think that's amazing. It's worth it.
Yeah, we here at CBSN, we spoke to one young lady who is spending time protesting in front of the United Nations every single Friday. You really inspired people just all around the world. I'm wondering how that makes you feel when you consider that you've sort of woken a lot of people up. I mean, this is an issue that many, many people have heard about, but really haven't done much in terms of changing their lives.
Yes, I mean, there's not much awareness today, and I think that now more and more people are starting to become aware of the situation and that we are facing an existential crisis. And I think it's amazing to see that hundreds of thousands of children from all around the world are realizing this and are fighting for their future, making their voices heard, and saying, why should we go to school and study for a future that soon may not exist anymore? And that we hold the older generations accountable for what they are doing to us. I think that's amazing.
I think it is. So what can we expect from tomorrow's global climate strike?
I don't know, but for now there's going to be strikes in 105 different countries and over 1,600 cities around the world. And we will just have to see. I hope there will be a lot of people and lots of children who are striking from all around the world.
So you, Greta, have been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Tell me about when you found out about this nomination and how are you feeling right now?
I found out there's been several people who have nominated me. So I found out the first ones, well, maybe a month ago, and then more people by time. But I think it's unbelievable. It's hard to understand. I don't really know how to react.
Well, I think it's validation that you have touched many, many people, and what you're doing is a great thing. Good luck tomorrow, Greta Thunberg. Thank you.
Thank you.